Welcome to UK Health Matters, where we explore exciting news and events at UK Healthcare, all to help you lead your healthiest life. I'm your host, Madison Fife. In this episode, a pediatric neurology expert discusses the exciting advances we're making in treating kids with neurological conditions. We'll meet an amazing little girl overcoming some serious heart issues with help from her doctors and care team. We'll also hear from a pediatric specialist about the most common ear, nose, and throat issues that kids experience, a topic that is especially relevant this time of year. And we'll share a heart-healthy recipe that's sure to please the entire family. If your child is facing a serious disease, you want their care team to have compassionate, highly skilled experts with access to leading-edge treatments. At UK Healthcare, we're making rapid progress in how we provide treatment for children with neurological conditions. Dr. Neil Tupin is a child neurologist at Kentucky Children's Hospital who's helping lead that progress. He recently sat down with UK Healthcare's Alyssa Aben to discuss our child neurology program.
Talk a little bit about the NEMO Clinic and their holistic approach to care. Why is that so beneficial to your patients?
Yeah, so the NEMO Clinic started out by doing just general neurodevelopmental assessments. But over time, we recognize that there's specific groups of patients who really need more, who need more in-depth assessments. And we've been really fortunate to have a supportive community here at UK that has allowed us to put different pieces in place. So like our physical medicine and rehab team, our genetic counselor, and dietitian and other individuals to make it a more comprehensive clinic. And from there, we really recognize that there is a chance to take things even further.
Can you walk me through what that initial visit looks like with a family? The first time you see them, how do you put their minds at ease? What kind of questions might you answer that first time?
So the first visit is often the hardest for our families because there's a lot of information. You know, there's a lot of questions that they have, a lot of assessments that we're doing, and we often provide them with a lot of answers that they've been seeking for a long time. And so I spend a lot of time with the families in those first visits, just talking, here, listening to their thoughts and their feelings. The NEMO Clinic initially can be, it's a great experience, but it's also a lot of information, so we try to walk them through that. So one of the things we're building right now is to create 2-day assessments where patients will come in on one day, they'll get a certain number of providers to see them, and then another day where they can see the rest of providers, so that for those patients who really have complex care needs, that they can get everything done in one trip to Lexington, as opposed to having to come back to multiple days, multiple trips.
Yeah, and that's very, very important.
It was great to hear from Dr. Tupin about the expansive work our team is doing to ensure children with rare diseases get the care and support they need right here in Kentucky. Our dedication to caring for children with complex health issues is unwavering. Our joint pediatric and congenital heart program, a collaboration between Kentucky Children's Hospital and Cincinnati Children's, is ranked among the best in the country by U.S. News and World Report. We're honored to provide world-class care close to home for our youngest patients and their families. One such patient, a feisty little girl named Jaden, was diagnosed with multiple heart defects as a baby. Jaden has received treatment and support from the team at Kentucky Children's Hospital since her diagnosis. Let's meet her mom, Madison, and learn about Jaden's journey.
Jaden was diagnosed with a very complex, critical form of congenital heart disease, characterized by multiple different congenital heart defects and abnormalities. Jaden was 3 months old whenever she had her very first open heart surgery. And then she had her second open heart surgery at almost 2 years old. And then at later on, almost 3, she had her other 2 open heart surgeries. I would be lying if I said that as a parent, watching her go through this hasn't been absolutely treacherous. It's been terrible. Once she was diagnosed, it was like entering an entirely new world, and I just felt completely lost. So now she has a mechanical mitral valve, and she also has a pacemaker, which she's 100% dependent on. And we joke that she's half robot, and she loves that she's battery powered. She thinks it's really cool. Here at KCH, the staff was very welcoming. They've been very inviting, and since day one, They were very dedicated to not only her care, but my well-being as well, and my emotions throughout it all, because I had no idea what congenital heart disease even was whenever she was diagnosed. So I was trying to learn all of that on top of dealing with the grief of her having the illness and what that looked like with her future, because it was so uncertain. Jenny Bell, her lab tech that she is best friends with, she loves her so much, she's so close to her. It's really, really special that she has that relationship with her, and she has that same relationship with most of her medical team, because we see them so much and they are so willing to do whatever it takes to keep her happy and comfortable. And since she was diagnosed, and regardless of everything that she's gone through, she values every single day. And so as long as we're here together, nothing else matters.
Amazing patients like Jaden inspire our dedicated team members to provide extraordinary care every day. To learn more about our work to keep kids healthy, visit the Kentucky Children's Hospital website. Pediatric ear, nose, and throat conditions are among the top reasons kids visit their pediatrician, according to National Health Statistics. This is Kids ENT Health Month, a time to bring awareness to these conditions and the treatments available. Dr. Christopher Asbell, a pediatric ear, nose, and throat specialist at UK Healthcare, discusses some of the most common issues he sees in children at our pediatric ENT clinic. He also explains why our team is uniquely positioned to help families seeking treatment for both routine and complex conditions.
Common issues are things like ear infections and hearing loss with the ears. We also see kids with breathing problems and snoring problems. Sometimes kids have recurrent throat infections or tonsillitis. We deal with newborns who might have feeding issues or breathing issues. We also deal with chronic sinus disease. We deal with congenital neck masses. We also deal with more complex structural airway issues. Our pediatric ENT practice is unique first because of the extra training and practice that all of our surgeons have had. We not only completed a 5-year ENT residency like all ENTs, but we completed additional specific training focused entirely on the care of pediatric ear, nose, and throat issues. This means dealing with both the simple and more complex ENT issues that children might have. We also all happen to be parents ourselves, and we know it can be quite challenging bringing a child into the office. We think that our experience with kids at home helps us to provide better care to kids at work.
Our podcast series, UK Healthcast, features interviews with UK healthcare experts on a broad variety of health-related topics. You can find every episode by searching for UK Healthcast wherever you find podcasts, or by searching UK Healthcast on our website. American Heart Month is a great opportunity to raise awareness about heart disease, the #1 cause of death in the United States. At the University of Kentucky and UK Healthcare, we take a comprehensive approach to improving heart health that goes beyond medicine, offering support such as healthy lifestyle and nutrition coaching. For anyone facing a chronic disease that is nutrition-related, the UK Food is Health Alliance creates healthy cooking videos to help you manage your health. This recipe for upside-down shepherd's pie is nutrient-packed and yields 6 servings that are high in fiber and low in sodium and cholesterol. One serving also delivers more than half the protein your body needs on a daily basis. It's a great meal option for anyone living with heart disease, and best of all, it's delicious.
I'm Dr. Mackenzie Barr. I'm a registered dietitian and faculty here at UK. And so today we're going to get talking about a recipe that is good for your heart as well. So just because you want to take care of your heart doesn't mean you give up the flavors that you love. And so we're going to take a twist here on one of our classic comfort foods, shepherd's pie. And so instead of using mashed potatoes, we're going to use a simple baked potato. And for our beef, we're going to use some lean ground beef so that we can keep that saturated fat low and protect our heart. So first, we're going to work on our baked potatoes. So let's get poking.
Check the link in the description for the full recipe video. And for more healthy meal options, visit ukhealthcare.com and search recipes. Thank you for joining us for this episode of UK Health Matters. To learn more about how we're working to create a healthier Kentucky for everyone, visit ukhealthcare.com.